What is going on, guys? So this had happened to happen about 12 hours after Pass 5 had opened. As you can see here, one of our whales, Dragon, ended up falling asleep on our territory, and the enemy happened to destroy the territory, so leaving Dragon exposed. And at the start of this, or at the start of like Pass 5 opening, I believe Dragon was like 73 million power or something before they started attacking. And so this is pre-recorded. Only I started recording I think after one of the rallies already hit. So Dragon I believe is dropped down to like 68 million to 70 million right now, which I should show at some point. But right now we are just waiting for a rally. As you've seen, people just were hitting it with their siege and whatnot. I'm not too sure why. Maybe they just thought that they'd be able to do something. All right, so it looks like the another rally is about to hit. Big Arvix is the rally leader, so that's going to be a pretty hard-hitting rally. See how fast it takes them down. Looks like people are just starting to swarm it. Looks like 79 is a little north trying to like attack people. Doesn't really look too successful though. Yeah, people are just starting to swarm it now with all their siege and whatnot. Right there, they have 63 million power now, which they started like I think at 73 million, so they've already dropped like 10 million. Highest power was 81 million, but I don't think that they had that starting out this KVK. I could be wrong though. All right, so this is the scout report on their city. As you can see, they got quite a bit of T5s, some T4s, but those resources, almost half a billion of each, except for gold, they have 200 million, which is still a huge amount. Definitely a very unfortunate loss, that's for sure. I mean, look at my resources. I don't even have anywhere near that. 4 million food and 21 million wood. Food and wood were my main things, and gold, I guess, but I don't have T5, so I wasn't going through too much gold. All right, here comes the next rally. Just regular Arvix is rally leader this time at 63 million power before he hit, and the game always messes up. It looks like they're just gonna start swarming here now. Goes down really fast. And I think they just start swarming it here at the end now. So I think they did like 3, maybe 4 rallies, and then now they're just on to swarming. Although it looks like their swarming attempt is not too good. So maybe they're going to start another rally again. I mean, if they had Arvix's accounts, all of his accounts here, they could easily just swarm it. This person with his Aethel fled and YSG still trying to attack. That's just a waste of troops. Now they're down to 60 million power after that, so just dropped another 3 million. That's tough. Alright, we got another rally incoming from Arvix once again. Kind of surprised he didn't just bring his accounts here and just swarm it right off the bat. I'm surprised he even bothered with rallying. And once the rally hits, they all just start swarming. Yeah, this is where they just start swarming like crazy. And this will be the end of Dragon for the time being. Dragon obviously has powered up since this a little bit. Now they're down to 57 million after that last attack. Seems like they're dropping down 3 million each time they take a defeat. Look at all the gathering commanders. Still at 57 million, but I think that's just because it didn't update yet. There's just nothing that could happen right here with all these troops swarming it at this point. Yeah, now Dragon's draining like crazy. Getting closer to that 0 mark. And I'm pretty sure they're there now. City going down crazy. Yep. That should be it. Down to 56 million power. I don't know if that should be the accurate amount, yeah. Here I scouted again to see how the resources and troops are looking. Now we'll check out the report. Dropped a ton of resources and have absolutely no troops reinforcing or anything. None in city. They're all in the hospital now. Hospital and dead. Would have been interesting to see their starting number of troops before all this. Looks like they're just cleaning out the rest of the resources that are left. And I think this is where I made the fatal mistake to go lay down while they did this and while the recording kept going. Because to give context to my situation is, I was on safe territory earlier that night. Probably like maybe even just probably right before Dragon got rallied and zeroed. I was on safe territory. I mean, I TP'd to safe territory too for the time being. But I originally TP'd not far away from Dragon to start fighting a little bit, you know? But unfortunately, I didn't even send a single troop or march out. Didn't even reinforce a single flag. I didn't join any rallies, nothing. I literally just TP'd for no reason at that point. And I guess I was still on because I just did the verification. But at some point, I ended up laying down and falling asleep while recording. And the territory that I ended up TPing to was territory that the flag was burning and almost burned. So obviously you probably know what happened after that, judging by the title. I ended up getting zeroed, so we'll let this play out the rest of the way, and yeah, then we'll see what happened. Alright, so this is probably like 10 to 15 minutes later from what you guys just seen. As you can see, there's no troops or marches around the city. There's 0 now, burning, and no more resources, obviously. And as you can see, I am still hovering over their city recording, rather than, you know, going back to my city and fighting or TPing away. I'm just still here watching. So actually, about probably like, seems like at 40 minutes later or so, as you will see here in a few, it appears Dragon logged on and ended up TPing away. So they were within just an hour of preventing them being zeroed, which is unfortunate, but you know, because it happens in the game. See, there they go. They're TPing away. They TP'd away, and as you can see, I'm still just recording. Still recording where they were at. Maybe I could move. Maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just keep recording for another 7 hours and my city gets zeroed. So this is about 2 hours after Dragon got zeroed. As you can see, my verification has popped up and I'm still recording the same spot. And it has reached the point where I'm assuming they must have destroyed the flag because soon people will start scouting me here in a moment. So I start getting scouted, and actually, as you can see, Fuego had marked my city, which thanks Fuego, but you know, unfortunately I wasn't on. Alright, so currently I'm at 29 million power, and I'm slowly dropping, so they must be swarming my city. And there's rally flag on it, as you can see in the background. Now I've dropped 200,000. The rally must have hit, or they're swarming like crazy. I've already dropped down 400,000. Now another 700,000 as I'm sleeping, you know. Having just the greatest time sleeping. Hopefully I had a good dream at least. Now I've dropped over 1 million power so far. I think at this point they're just swarming. I'm honestly like, now I got the Fate Changer for $100 popping up. And basically it is slowly just going to slowly drop there. I have dropped 1.6 million. You probably can't see it, but I can see it right behind the Fate Changer. Unfortunately, that's all going to be there. Unfortunately, we have noticed you took a heavy amount of damage. You hate to see it. It's unfortunate because I planned on having like probably about 1 million deads at least. But I was hoping, you know, it'd be through putting in flags and joining rallies and whatnot. But so before this, I was at maybe like 250,000 deads, and afterwards, which I'll show you, I've gone up. Probably half. I think I was like at 1.1 million or something. And obviously, I trained up more troops when I woke up and joined more flags and more rallies and got more deads than that. So, all right, so we are at 27.4 million power right here, which they should be getting another rally hitting. Unfortunately, I can't show that because I am still sleeping, recording at Dragon's location where they were getting zeroed. The whole reason I laid down was because I was like, you know, let's just lay down for a little bit, and because I'm sure they're going to be doing rallies and looting resources, but I was like, oh, I'll get all the footage, lay down for a second, close my eyes, and then end up falling asleep. But yeah, right here, it looks like the rally should be hitting pretty soon. Or whatever. I don't know if they rallied or if they swarmed. I know that they did both. I just don't know the sequence of the events. Alright, so skipping a little ahead, the rally hit, and we are down to 25.6 million. Okay, so that was that rally. I'm assuming it was a rally. And then it looks like they have launched another rally. But if we go to the end of all the rallies and swarmings and whatnot, our final power is 23.6 thousand, which maybe to some isn't a lot, but you know, this is my first account. That's kind of a lot. I dropped like 6 million power from that. So that was my first time being zeroed as well. And now we are going to get to the point where I had woke up, realized, oh, my verification. Once I woke up, I knew, I was like, yeah, I did not TP away. I already knew I was probably zeroed. And once I seen that, I was like, oh boy. Click through all this. Got the Fate Changer right there. Got every one of the Fate Changers, it seems like. We're like, still at Dragon's location. This is our burning city. For some reason, I opened up chat. I don't know why. But yeah, that was it. Now I'm going to go switch over to my city and show you guys what it looks like now. Alright, we are back on our city. So this is about, I think about a week exactly. Maybe like 6 days. I think it's just under a week because I think it happened on Saturday. So as you can see, I'm at just under 26 million power. So I went up like 2.5 million. But obviously, I had like, what is my hospital? My hospital has 460,000 it can hold plus 50,000 siege. So went up from that too, which helped. But my deads total Actually, we'll just go over here and check the deads. I am at 1.2 million and 30,000. So I went up. I think I got maybe like 50 to 100,000 more deads after just by fighting. Maybe up to 150,000. I'm not sure. But I went up a million deads basically after being zeroed, which is unfortunate. This is what I'm going to get back. Obviously, I wish I wouldn't get the siege back. I just would care mainly for infantry. But also, let's go check out my troops. My starting troops at the beginning of KVK was 1.6 million, about 1.5 million. I was able to have two, I think I had like 500,000, maybe just over 500,000 infantry. So I was comfortably using 2 infantry marches for fighting. That's what my troops are looking like now in my troop power. All right, now let's come down here. I did save the reports for my city. Let's just see if we can find the best ones. Okay, so right here, this must have been one of the first ones because I took severely wounded instead of deads. Prim, I guess, was the rally leader. Took 391,000, only killed 50,000 of their troops, which is unfortunate. Looks like somebody ended up just swarming. Actually, a few people. Oh, he took 30,000 deaths. Well, I guess we did pretty good at killing some people's troops, but honestly, my kill points didn't go up very much at all, to be honest, from this. But yeah, my resources, the main thing that I had, I think, was like 74 million stone, which is all right, because obviously, I think I have like 128,000 stone. My stone I don't really use anymore. I use it sometimes. Right here, we took 402,000 deads. No! And they only took 31,000 deads. And then they swarmed a little bit, one person. Dropped 1.8 million power. Here we took 328,000. So yeah, they rallied 3 times, maybe 4, we'll see here in a second, but they rallied at least 3 times so far, we've noticed, and they've swarmed a bit as well. Okay, yeah, so it's just 3 rallies, it looks like, and then the rest are just people cleaning up the leftovers, which I didn't really have much leftovers. The rallies pretty much took those, it looked like. Actually, I still had troops here that this guy was killing off. Look at all these people that swarmed it. Unfortunate. This looks like, yeah, I just have a few thousand dying here. Let's go check out this. Hey, that's actually a good trade right there for only having 85,000 troops left to 100,000. And then we go down here, and then there's this. That's alright, you know, it's all part of the game. You live and you learn. Obviously, I won't be falling asleep ever again close to our territory burning. But actually, let's go see real quick. Let's go over here. These were all my starting troops. So yeah, I dropped quite a bit of troops and flags and stuff into deads before this happened, but not too many. These are the troop buffs. Everyone is interested. I'm in the negative for all of it, or the red. So he had better stuff anyways. Anyway, so this is mine. I'm at 26 million power, just under. Let's see if we can find Dragon. Okay, here's Dragon. So they were in WW. So they're up to 61.3 million power. So they've gone up about 5 million power exact. Let's see what their total deads are. 9.5 million. See, they migrated it into this kingdom, so they had a little bit playing time before, but this is what they're up to, is 61.3 million, so they've got up a little bit more since being zeroed. But yeah, I just want to show you guys me getting zeroed. I mean, I unfortunately didn't have any footage of it, but that's me getting zeroed, and then Dragon getting zeroed. And lesson to be learned is do not fall asleep when you are in unsafe territory. So thank you guys for watching. If you do enjoy the video, definitely do consider subscribing, and also turn on post notifications because I do stream quite often. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.